Bro, fuck my microphone. It keeps disconnecting itself. Okay, hello. I'm here. Is the camera working? The camera isn't working. I know why. One momento, uno moment. Moment uno. One of them. Just one moment, and I'll fix the fucking camera. Who knows? But you see, there's your problem. I don't need this right now. Unplug that. Yeah, that's fine. Whoops. Yep. Take this. Ow. Fuck, that's my forehead. Oh, well, I'll put this. No, I'll put you up in here. There you go. Yeah, that works great. That works wonders. That'll be fine. Okay. All right. Will the camera work? Let's find out. No. Fuck. Shit. I'll fix it. Just you wait. What's wrong with my bit rate? You know what? I don't care, actually. Not my problem. Wrong thing. There we go. Webcam, camera, deactivate, activate. Boom. I've made it work. All right. It is time to game. Time to game. See, I was gonna play Phasmo with a friend, but then he never got back to me. I was gonna do sim racing with my friend, but then he never got back to me, and so I'm here all alone streaming. Because people keep telling me that they're gonna do something with me and then they ghost me. So we are gonna do challenge mode. What do we got? This challenge sucks. Should I even do it? What's the point of doing the weekly? Like, genuinely. Is $5,000 worth playing on high school 3 times? No. I'm not gonna play the weekly. There's literally no point. I have a 10 times multiplier right here. Why the fuck would I do the weekly challenge? I can play 2 games of this, and I earn more. So let's do it on Willow Street. I've been enjoying doing Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence on Willow Street. Because, I meant to press W, but I pressed the key. Alright. I enjoy Willow Street because... EMF. Because, it's fun to be, like... Because on Tanglewood, you have to run all the way to the kitchen from the front door. But on this map, you can just sort of start out in the front room. And you can watch the ghost through the glass doors, or you can chase it around the couch. I think I have the... I might actually make some adjustments to the game mode after this hunt. I already got 1 crucifix, I shouldn't need 2. I got the crucifix, salt, 2 smudges. Pick this up in the wrong order. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Got the EMF. I might switch around. I might switch to medium hunts, because playing Willow Street on medium hunts is actually kind of nice. Get a little bit... Maybe my mic so I can talk. You get a little bit less rewards. Yeah, that's fine. I just put 1 mic there. Do that for my mic. Is there anything else I really want to grab? I mean, I guess I can. I can just go grab more stuff because it's not hunting. Maybe I'll want to bring in a candle and a paramic. And I guess just to have the second crucifix in the building. touch something. I'll just put that on there just in case it is near here. Not a miling. Probably not a Raiju because it wasn't flashing my equipment. I'm gonna stay in here for just a minute. Hello. Just throw that over there. I'll stay in this front room just for now. Just for one more hunt. Never mind. I was gonna grab live split real quick, but yeah, I'm not gonna do any real tests until I get live split open, so I'll just wait for this hunt to end. In the garage? Did it go in the basement, really? Yeah, I went in the basement. Okay. Let me open up live splits real quick, because I like to be able to time the hunts and such and stuff. Anything else? I don't really need anything else, do I? Where's it spawning? I don't know. I'll smudge it, and then I'll figure out where it's spawning. And then I'll move the Cruci candle there. Do some Onryo testings. Okay, I thought it was in the room for a minute, so I stood out. Okay, what else can I rule out? It stepped in that salt somehow. Blew out the candle. It walked towards me and then blew out the candle. We could be dealing with a Banshee here. Not twins. Shade, was I in the room when it blew that out? I don't think so. I think I was outside the map. I wasn't looking. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. That's one blowout. I guess I'll just keep track of that. Could be Banshee here. Sorry, I keep stepping out, but eye adaptation is pissing me off. I mean, that doesn't really rule out Onryo. It kind of can, but it mostly doesn't. Because the candle's over here, and it burned that one. Because it was standing there, so if it was standing there, and it, yeah. Also, I'm just going to reset that, because that timer was off anyway. 2. Stop it. It may have just moved into here. That's also a chance, because I'm pretty sure it was in the kitchen. So it may have moved ghost rooms into here. If it burns another crucifix, it probably did that. Stepping in that salt there. Give me a Banshee Scream. She was leaving, going back to its room. So, I think its ghost room is the kitchen or the room next to it. It's a mimic. I'd really prefer if it didn't see me right now. That's a revenant. Okay. Now, so that's a mimic. I'll grab a camera to confirm. 3. Move that there. Push that there. I don't need that anymore. So either, I mean, no, that's 100% a mimic, so I can just leave. But I want to do this. I want to get, oh, you can't, I should move my camera. My camera's in a bad spot for the object. Nah, that's fine, I can just look at him in the truck. I mean, you can't see either of the bottom two if I check them off. Wait, so where's the best place for the camera then? Right there, I guess. Because it's nice to be able to see, I want you guys to be able to see the objectives. Is that bad for, yeah, that doesn't matter for the photos, I don't think. Yeah, that doesn't cover up any photos. Doesn't cover up any of this. Okay, so it's a mimic. Could technically also be a Hantu, but I doubt it. It's Hantu or mimic. I just need to check its room, so I'll do one more hunt. Or I'll wait for a Cruci burn. And then I'll try to smudge it during this hunt. Just hold on to 3 of them. Just in case, you know, just in case it gets a bit hairy. Try to stand on top of this. 100% a mimic. No. I don't have a flashlight, so I'm not gonna look over there. I can't really do anything about that. Oh, here we go. Okay, well. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that I had a cleanse while chasing. And there are the orbs. Alright, I thought I had cleanse while chasing, so I thought I just barely missed it, but I didn't. I just had to escape and cleanse, and I did both there, so. Alright, yeah, no, there are the orbs, so definitely a mimic. We can leave with a nice 10 times payout. I'm gonna adjust the difficulty slightly. Before I had it at a 10.55, but then I changed some things to make it slightly less annoying. Yeah, the mimic 3,600. That's a good payout. I had it at 10.55 because what I did was I had 0 grace period, heavy rain. Here, let's just turn this. I don't need the activity monitors. Let's just get this back to where I had it, I guess, but maybe without the 0 grace period. Medium hunt. I mean, I can survive long hunt duration. I don't need medium. Medium makes it just less sketchy. Okay, so if I'm doing 0 grace period, then I want to do medium. But if I'm doing 1, then I kind of want to do high. I mean, I could do 0 and high. The problem with this, though, is that it just slows down your gameplay a lot. It is a lot of extra. It's like it's an extra whole 0.5, but it slows down your gameplay because you really can't go anywhere. You can't really go anywhere unless you are holding a crucifix, or in a room with a crucifix, or you're moving between rooms in the 25-second and 1 minute 30 period after smudge and after hunts. So it's kind of it kind of limits you and makes the game take longer. I mean, you can just go you can just go like full risk mode on it. I might go back to this. I don't really want to. Here, I'll do medium, and then I'll have the activity monitor on, and we'll just keep it at 10. Medium, medium is less sketchy. It can be harder. Because medium, like, it doesn't, like, how is it harder? That doesn't make any sense. But, if you have, like, a ghost, like, for example, that ghost, I needed to lure it out of the basement. It would have walked into the basement, and the hunt would have ended before it could have come back up. So a lot of the times, if you need to lure the ghost near you to do a test, medium makes it harder to do that. So that can be sketchy, but medium most of the time is a little bit safer. Boom, boom. Definitely don't forget that. Boom. I don't need anything else. I already got one crucifix and my objective item. And I got this for my miling test and yokai and raiju and such. So that's about where I want that. Yeah, once you're ready about there. Actually, hold on. How's that? Right? I mean, that's good enough. Well, I can. Let me just grab some extra stuff. Like, if it doesn't immediately hunt, then I'm gonna go get some extra stuff just because I can. I thought I heard it turn the breaker off. I was about to lose my mind. It is doing things, though. I will grab a second crucifix, a smudge, and a candle. Candle isn't really useful until I know where the ghost room is, so I'm not gonna light it. I'll just put it down. What do I want this for? Just pop it there. I mean, okay, I will light this just because there's no real reason not to. Is that basement? Can't test for miling if it's below me. Yeah. Yep. That sucks. Oh. Okay, no miling. It did come upstairs at the end there. Breaker is in the basement, so if it ever turns off the breaker, I'm kind of fucked. It being in the basement kind of sucks. What did I say? That's one reason I don't really like Willow Street. Is when the ghost is in the basement. Oh. Okay. Well, I was gonna go down there and turn off I don't have a camera. Do I want to check for Mimic? I got time. I got time. Also, I want to do... Do I really want to do all this, though? Like, here's the thing. If I find out the ghost before I get the opportunity... Like, if I figure out what the ghost is before doing any of... Like, usually the objectives are quick. You can do them before or during figuring out the ghost, but in this scenario... Oh, we turned the breaker back on. Kind. So no Mimic. I'll pop that there. I can't see. Fuck, that was loud. And give me a paramic. Okay, so hopefully that'll burn. I could go down there and listen. If only I had tier 3 paramic, I could listen through the floor. But I can't. Okay, I can hunt now. Please burn the Cruci. If not, come up here and let me loop you with this paramic. Is that a burn? Or, that was a burn. Okay. I mean, I can't really go down there. I'm just gonna leave. I don't feel like dealing with a paramic objective at this state in the game. If it was upstairs, I would, but basement paramic is not worth it. I'm gonna stay here for much longer. I could just, you know, when I can just leave and go into another game. It's not worth the little bit extra money. And, you know. Like, to be fair, I did just lose out on, what, about $600, so maybe it was worth the money. But, well, no, not 600, 200, 225. Okay, what? I don't know. How did I get 3,600 last time? Who knows? I don't care. Anyway, we go again. Was there a setting I wanted to change? Maybe we don't want to do. Maybe we don't want to do medium hunts. I don't. You know, fuck it. I don't need medium hunts. Medium hunts are. I mean, it's not. You know what? I'm just gonna stop messing with it. The medium hunts are fine. They're less sketchy. You can loop the ghost without a smudge pretty easily on a medium hunt. And the sketchy is always nice. Firelight, photo. Okay. Just throw these in first. Do 2 rounds of items, I suppose. Or 3 rounds of items, I don't know. When you have to bring in 2... well, I guess technically... I mean, I was gonna bring in a... You bring in a crucifix anyway, but having to bring in a candle and a camera makes it kind of annoying. Gotta do more rounds of items. I'll bring in the camera just right away this time. I already grabbed salt. I grabbed steam. Alright, I'll come back for my flashlight and smudges. Because if I have to check for Mimic, I don't want to run back to the truck during my smudge timer. I just want to be able to go grab the camera. So I'll just have it there, ready to go. This is much easier with 2 people, because you can just run right in. You have someone grab the objective items, someone grab, you know, some other stuff. Ooh. Good thing I checked. That's a revenant and a half if I've ever heard one. So maybe we don't do the ghost photo. I mean, I could try to get the ghost photo. It's not necessarily something I want to do. Like here, realistically, how fast can I oh. Did that work? I hope so, because I want to move up into the kitchen. Blow out the firelight, thank you. I want to move up into the kitchen with my stuff. Yep. My smudge timer is off by about 40 seconds. That's the bone. Could have taken a picture of that, but whatever. Did get the photo right, yeah. Crucifix. Don't need that anymore. Is it in there? I got a little bit of time. That might work. Move this one a bit closer there. Stay in here. And grab another smudge. I guess 2 more smudges, because if this is a revenant, this could be dangerous. So I'll go 3 smudges, thank you. I just need the cruci to hit. And I'm out of here. Unless it's a Hantu, but I'll find out this hunt. I don't know why it does that. I'll find out next hunt, assuming Crucifix doesn't stop it. I should probably go to the kitchen. It's too late. Another mimic. Where's that a Hantu? It's another mimic. Crucifix didn't stop it. But that is another mimic. Right? Or am I absolutely insane? No, there it is, right? Yeah. And orbs in the truck. I've never seen that before. Okay, turn off the breaker. I can't see. Where's my... Oh, it's all the way out there. That's the second time I've had a mimic mimicking a rev. Bro is really trying to kill me. Okay, it's an event. I thought that could have been a, Is a breaker in there? I thought that could have been a demon mimic. Breaker's basement. Fuck it, we ball. I'll go turn on the breaker. Never mind. I don't need the breaker. Alright, well that was an interesting game. Bloop. Two mimics. And 2 mimics and an Obake our first 3 games. Got it, yep.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
4,000. We had a nice level. Nice level. Go back to Willow. I'm enjoying Willow for the most part. I'm not enjoying the breaker in the basement being turned off on multiple occasions, but other than that, we're fine. Crucifix, event, EMF. Event will probably be annoying. I didn't turn it on. I'm not going to waste time with multiple trips. I'm just going to take the essentials. I'll come back after a hunt if I don't know what it is, because if I do know what it is, then there's no reason to stick around. So I'm not going to waste too much time running back and forth before even I get one hunt done. No mining. Unless that's basement. Is it mining? No idea. I don't think it's mining. I heard basement steps, I'm pretty sure. Those are some weird steps. I'll keep Phantom Banshee in mind. Oh, I didn't have a smud. I didn't have a lighter. That could have been bad. Just take a smudge, probably. No Phantom. Stop going in the basement. Where is it spawning? Yeah, there. Figured. Why did I throw you over here? Yeah, I'll spend a hunt here. This is fine. Because I have a grace period now, so this isn't necessarily too sketchy. Oh, now it's a little sketchy. Yep. I wanted to make sure that burned because there's the objective. Now, anything else I need? Not really. Where's my paramic? It's just in the kitchen. I don't have the key. Figured. I figured it was Phantom or Banshee wants to step through that salt, because it was, like... Why, you know, there's no real reason for the ghost to roam into the front room like that, especially considering where that ghost room was. I didn't check for orbs, but I'm not really going to, because the salt with the scream and them being so far apart, I'm just not gonna... I'll just take the chance that it's a mimic. Because it probably isn't, considering how far apart those two things were. Tier 3 photo cam, that is very nice. Oh, I got salt a while ago. Whoops. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, we're getting back. I'm getting back up to having all tier 3 items soon enough. I have majority tier 3 now, actually. What am I missing? The important ones I'm missing are Firelight and Paramic. The rest don't really matter. Tier 3 Firelight is really nice because it never, it never blows out, it never runs out, and you can just like throw them through the door, they'll stay on, whatever. Paramic, theoretically Paramic is nice, especially for this challenge, because if there's a ghost in the basement, and I need the objective for Paramic, this one can do it. Incense doesn't really matter. Tier 3, Tier 2 is good enough. Headgear, kind of irrelevant. Crucifix is, like, technically, I guess, the best item in the game, but, like, who really cares? Tier 2 works fine. Motion sensor and sanity medication, don't, like, whatever. There's Tier 3 motion sensor you can kind of do some fun stuff with, but it's not super important. So I'm going to keep going today. I plan to play for a little while, because I want to try to get a lot of levels quickly. I can hopefully I can at least get the Paramic today. I definitely will get the Paramic today. That's like 3 games away. So, I don't think I don't know if I'll get to the motion sensor, but I definitely want to get tier 3 Paramic. Definitely want to get tier 3 Paramic. And I think I can, assuming that I don't get any bullshit ghosts. I mean, I'm okay with a couple bullshit ghosts, but hope I don't consistently get bullshit ghosts. These are good objectives, because I don't have to bring any extra stuff in. I'll keep bringing the Paramic just for sake of, literally the last game proved its worth. Paramic's overhated. It's not good for finding the ghost room, at all. But it's it has its uses. It has its uses. It's it's actually fairly decent for it's actually fairly decent for hearing a ghost footstep speed if you're far away from it. Like, 'cause if it's in the back 2 rooms, you can just listen in from the living room with the Paramic, and that's, actually kind of nice. Finally. Hello? Is it in the basement? Is my Paramic... Wait, what? What the fuck was that? Was it hunting from the basement? Why could my Paramic hear it? I thought it was in the garage. That's why I was saying miling, but apparently it was not in the garage. That was a weird, huh? Let's try that again, I guess. No, it's not. It's in the garage, surely. What? I'm confused. Has to be. It can't be. No, it can't be downstairs because I'm hearing it. Why the fuck don't I hear any footsteps? What is happening? Or, oh, is it in the back room? Oh, it's in the back room, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Normal speed. No miling. Okay, no miling. It was in the back room, not the basement. It was in the back room, not the garage. It's just weird. Yeah, it's back there. Did you just touch this door? This door? Don't do that. I'll spend one more hunt in here, and then I'm gonna move into the kitchen. I want to get a look at it this time. turn that light on in the back so I can see it. That's a slow twin. Whoa. Do we have another mimic on our hands? That was a slow twin, right? Or am I absolutely insane? I'll get a smudge and get a camera ready to go check that out. I'll smudge it next hunt. Give it another listen though. That's fast twin. 100%, right? Oh yeah, 100%. Hopefully that works. If not, I'll do the smudge first, then Cruci later. I guess I should do... No, I should do Cruci first, smudge, because I don't feel like waiting for, Nice. Because I don't feel like waiting one... I'm fine waiting like 30 seconds for the Cruci to wear off, but I do not feel like waiting a minute 30 for it to then run a Cruci. So... This is fine. Now it can hunt, and I'll smudge, and I'll leave. And also, this hunt can just verify its twins. Where's my parrot mic? Oh, I threw it outside. Why? Give me my parrot mic. I just want to be able to hear it from here. So fun fact with a paramic, I'll do it this hunt. If you switch off, like if you use your scroll wheel to switch back and forth, it'll stop playing like ambient noise. So like if you're listening to like a ceiling fan on Tanglewood and you switch off, switch back on, you won't hear the ceiling fan anymore. I think it also works. I did it last hunt for getting rid of the ghosts like crying, screaming noises or whatever. So you can just listen to the footsteps. Okay, let's do it. Oh. Oh, what the? Where the fuck did you spawn? Bro spawned a little close for comfort. Was he in the bathroom? Anyway, I did not get to show off the paramic thing because it just didn't it didn't pick up the noises anyway. It just was doing footsteps. And I was like, where is it? What? I was standing up. What do you mean? Ah, fuck this game. I'm not going. I'm not waiting a minute. I was standing up and it saw me, and it also was chasing me. It chased my paramic, and it saw me. I made sure to stand up when I smudged so that it saw me. I went out of my way to do that. Fuck you, game. I went out of my way to stand up. So, because I've had that happen. Like, I just smudged it while I was crouch looping it, so it technically never saw me, so it technically was never chasing me. So I went out of my way to stand up. That was rude. That was mega rude. scam me out of $600. I'd love to carry in more stuff, but I don't feel like it. I'm good enough at the game. I only need my bearish sense. Fuck, I can't speak. Fucking basement ghost, are you kidding me? I didn't like those noises. That's why I had it in my hand. Well. Pretty sure no miling. Couldn't really tell. Oh, come on. I want the tier 3 paramic. I'd love to be listening to it right now. This one's gonna be tricky. If it wasn't basement, I'd have a little more confidence. Why don't I have my flashlight? None of these rooms have cold breath. Okay, I'll plop you there then. Well, hold on. Shouldn't throw away my demon test. Stand here by the door. I guess I shouldn't throw away the spirit test either. Don't think Jin. Okay, here we go. I hope it's a spirit, because otherwise I'm in for a shit show. Please don't hunt. Just give me another minute. I need the tier 3 paramic, man. This map and its constant basement ghosts, I need that tier 3. I'll step out at 259 and go. Never mind. It's probably not a demon either, but who's to say? Miling? Oh no, where's my flashlight? Can I do a miling test? God, this ghost, you gotta be in the basement. Well. Demon hunt right now. How soon after the hunt end did I start my timer? Because that was about 3. That was like 21.5. Did I start my timer 3.5 seconds late? I'll do another smudge test. That's probably my best way. Could be dealing with a demon here. Although, to be fair, if it was a demon, how did it avoid my crucifix in the basement on on the previous hunt? A demon, no shot. It would have avoided the crucifix. So if it was a demon, was that another burn? That was another burn. I didn't time it though. That feels quick, but that was at least 25 seconds, I'm sure. I'll smudge time it. Hope it comes up here. I want a good amount of time with it on the paramic for the objective. So I need the tier 3 because I could just be doing this right now. But nope. Come on, ghost. Please be a demon. Okay. Get that timer going. Thank you. Now I just wait. And please hunt in the next... Well, actually, no, hunt 15 seconds from now. Please just insta-hunt. Let me go open the front door. So, oh, I already did. When the fuck did I do that? When did I open the front door? Alright, I won't question it. Thank you. Told you, I knew I didn't mistime that one because it hunted at 21.5 after it ended that one hunt. And I knew that I didn't oh, you stepped in the salt. I don't want to waste my smudge, thank you. I knew that, like, I knew I started the timer just a little bit late, but I knew I didn't start it 3.5 seconds late, so. That was definitely a demon. Because it started hunting at, what, like 103 after smudge? So no way I mistimed that. Alright. Oh, did I get all the objectives? I think I did, yeah? Yeah, I did.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Got the, yeah, I threw the crucifix in the basement. Alright, one more, and I get the tier 3 paramic. I love the tier 3 paramic. Underrated item. What do we got? What do we got? Escape, crucifix, repel. Easy, easy, easy. Give me boom, boom. Do I need this? If it's a banshee, I'm gonna want it. Also, if it's in the back of the map, I'll want it. So, I'll just take it. Willow Street is quickly becoming my favorite zero sanity map. Right now, the only reason I despise it is because of the basement. But as soon as I get the tier 3 paramic, the basement should be a non-issue. So after this game, the basement should be a non-issue. I mean, unless, you know, the issue with the basement that will persist no matter what is if the breaker is down there and the ghost keeps turning it off. That's not going to go away. Nothing I can do about that. Actually, I don't really need to hold on. Event, airball. Burn. Gonna walk through this. Oh. No, that pushed it back into the room. I didn't think that through. Because the tier 3 salt works, if you don't know. When a ghost walks into it, it pushes it back the way that it was walking. So the ghost, yeah. The ghost tried to leave, hit the salt, and got forced to turn back into the room. So maybe I shouldn't be putting it on the doorway there. Stepped in that one, bro. The ghost is just in here. Here, I'm gonna step out. I'll give the ghost time to walk back to its room. It teleported into me with a ghost event, and now it's trying to go back. So I'm just gonna give it time to do that, and I'll grab some more items in the process. I don't really need too much more items. Just get the mimic check just in case. Because like my salt right now is like absolutely fucking up the ghost. So. Just double 3C up here. Throwing paint cans in the garage. Where's my paramic? I'm holding it. Normal speed? My lane? Went in the basement, didn't it? I like to have both these lights on so I can see the ghost walking through here. The greatest thing about, okay. The breaker is in here. Greatest thing about this, the way this map works. You didn't detect that, did you? You can hear me. You didn't hear me, did you? You didn't. Is that these doors, the ghost cannot see you through them. So you can just stand here and watch as the ghost walks all through here. And from my experience, the ghost rarely just wanders into the living room. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. Because it is a nice setup to just sit in the living room. I can't turn that off. I will turn it off after next time. I don't feel like going in there. Like here's an example. You ready? I can with the scroll wheel thing. I can scroll back. Now I can't hear the car alarm. But if the ghost were to do something else in the room, I'd still hear it, like that. Maybe you noise heard that. So, if you use your scroll wheel to go back and forth, you can block out car alarms, fans, other things. But as soon as the ghost starts hunting, you'll hear it here. Or that, through something. You can hear throw something. You can also hear that. So it just blocks out whatever noise is currently playing when you do the swap. Which is why, like, the permanent ambient noise, like ceiling fans, TVs, showers, car alarms, mostly, sinks, anything of that sort, you can just cut out of your paramic so you don't have to listen to it. I don't know if this thing is a banshee. It hasn't been super roamy to me, but never hurts to listen. Also, it's nice to just, hear the footsteps through it. I'll go through and cross off some ghosts after this next hunt. The ghost hasn't seen me yet, so I don't know any line of sight business, if it might be a Jinn. It might actually be a Jinn. It has touched the breaker door. When I walked in there, it was swung open, but breaker's never turned off. Also, it may have just touched the door. So, I will check for Jinn when I can. Normal speed. What the fuck? Where'd you go? Lost him. Alright, turn this car alarm off. You are mighty annoying. Check one more time for Mimic. Quick orb check. Nothing. Give me my paramedic back. Let's do a little loopy-loop, shall we? I don't think I fully tested for miling. So let's do that, I suppose. Do that there because it's blinding me. Too close to check. Slow because of my salt. Naughty okay. Naughty okay. I wanted to double check. Turned around immediately. It didn't. I did also stand up, but when I crouched back down and it didn't see me, so I'm pretty sure that was I'm pretty. It was in the bathroom when I stood up and stood, so it didn't see me there. I'm pretty sure that's definitely just naughty okay. Let's get yeah, let's get Onryo testing. All right, let's cross some stuff out. Jin couldn't tell because I didn't do a Jin test that hunt. Okay, so no Myling, no Yokai, no Raiju, definitely not. Moroi Diothe, don't think it's an Obake, but I'm not gonna rule that out yet. I didn't check for Oni. No Rev, no Hantu. Don't think it's a Poltergeist. Spirit, I haven't smudged it yet. I will smudge it this fuck's sake. That scared the shit out of me. You gonna burn or are you gonna run away? Ran back to his room, I think. One. Didn't run back to his room, apparently. Sticking around. He likes it here. Alright. Get the timer going and also get this going. So it's on one candle blowout right now. Damn, bro, you love that shit, don't you? Two. Let's hope for either a Cruci burn here to rule out Onryo, or actually best case scenario, it is just an Onryo. So let's hope for a blowout burn right here. Could also be a spirit. That doesn't mean anything for Onryo. Burned the wrong one. That also means it. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Can I stand? Yeah, I can stay. I can stand behind the counter and watch. 3. No burn. Okay, no Onryo. Let's check for. Oh yeah, no spirit also. Let's check for Jin this hunt. Then I'll smudge and do some mare testing. Let's check for Jin Onryo. And Obake. I should probably. I can't really. I'm not gonna go in there. If it burns, I'll go in and grab it and move it. But I'm not gonna risk walking in there right now. Yeah, I probably could. But sunk cost fallacy. I'm already sitting here. Definitely could have by now. Put it back there because I want it to be able to hunt. I want it to be able to hunt. I just don't want it to. Okay. No Oni. Like I was saying, I want it to be able to hunt. I just don't want it to hunt on top of me. All right, and that's also actually kind of useful because. Let's watch that. I want to get some mare testing time. All right, no Oni. Pretty confident. Let's get mare tested. There's no light switch there. Yeah, there's no shot that's a demon. That's also helpful because demons have increased Cruci range. It hunted quite literally on the edge of the Cruci, so absolutely no chance that's a demon. I guess let's get mare flicking. That also rules out a shade. Oh yeah, no Jin because it's turned off the breaker twice now. So I don't actually have to do a Jin test. It's moved rooms. Okay. This is Goryo Yurei Mare Banshee vibes. It's moved rooms, actually. It's Mare Ure. It was 100% in the garage, right? So it's moved rooms. Yeah, it was freezing breath in the garage, now it's freezing. Okay, so no Banshee, no Goryo. It's Ure Mare. Unless I have a bugged Onryo. I mean, there's no way it's any of these guys. So it's 100% Ure. Back in the garage. I think I'm gonna smudge this hunt, do more mare tests. Also makes it more likely to get a, is it a Pulte? Could be a Pulte. Here, let's do this. There's a chance it's a Pulte. You're right, by the way, Switch. Do it? No. You get a Pulte pile going. I did rule out Pulte probably a bit prematurely, just based on vibes. Let me make sure I'm still doing Mare Flicks. Moved back in here again. Okay, knocked the painting off. That is... Oh no, it was that painting. Never mind. Mare Flick here, maybe? Oh, give me that. Kitty cat. It's cold breath in here. This ghost is all over the place. This ghost doesn't know where it wants to be. There's a cup in here. Where'd this cup come from? Did this cup come from in there? Is this just a Pulte? Let's find out. Maybe I think I've been in this game. Oh, I still have a crucifix. I'm an idiot. I just had it real far away. That's actually fine. It's probably fine right here, isn't it? I'll just put it right below me. It's the best place to have it. I thought both mine were burnt out. I forgot I had it sitting there. That's good for a Pulte pile. In there. Okay. Let's see. No way, right? Alright. I'm burning through my smudges. But, I mean, I kind of have to. Because I need time. I need time out of... Do I have more smudges, or have I used 4 at this point? It's not a Pulte. There's no chance. It's a Ure... Mare. It's a Ure or Mare. I haven't gotten a Mare ability or a Ure ability. I mean, like, you know, what am I? I feel like a Mare would have done something by now. And to be fair, given its frequent room changing, it could be a Mare roaming away from lights. It's been switching a lot between these 2 rooms. And that could be because I've been having the lights on in one or the other. I don't know. I don't really feel like there's nothing I can really do here. I'm out of smudges, I think, unless I have one in the truck. I don't really need a smudge. No, I'm out of smudges. I shouldn't really need a smudge to live, but I'd rather not die. This is just a straight 50-50. It's either one of these 2, or it's a Goryo Banshee that isn't actually moving rooms, it's just being weird. It could be a Banshee that hasn't changed ghost rooms, it's just making the other rooms cold. That seems unlikely, given that there's no way a Banshee would bring... There's no way a roaming ghost would bring the kitchen down below 5 degrees. In order for your breath to show up in a room, it has to be under 5 degrees. there's no chance that a banshee just roaming into the kitchen brought it below 5 from 20. It is a mare Ure. I'm leaning Ure just because of the fact that I flipped so many switches and not a single one, like, mare ability'd me. But I'm also leaning mare because the way it was changing ghost rooms could be explained by it roaming away from the light. However, that doesn't explain it changing into the kitchen, because I had the kitchen light on for pretty much the entire game. Every time a hunt would end, I'd turn the kitchen light right back on, so why would it... You know, I'm going Ure. A mare shouldn't... I think it can change Ghost Room into a room with a light on, but I think that's like it. The mare tends to change Ghost Rooms and roam away from lights. So the fact that it changed into the kitchen when the light was on, and I didn't get it's just, I don't know, man. Get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. I don't know. It's a 50-50, or it's a ghost that I missed for some reason. I don't think it's gonna be that though. Okay, the Onryo's bugged. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it blew out 3 candles and didn't hunt, so it's just bugged. That's not my fault. To be fair, the reason it probably didn't hunt is because it blew out the 3rd candle while it was already on a hunt cooldown timer thing, because it tried to hunt behind me in the kitchen, then blew out the candle, probably while the 25-second cooldown was still active. However, it was so close to, like, it wasn't like it was instant, like, hunt, then, like, 2 seconds later it blew out the candle. It was, like, a good 20-ish seconds later, so in my head I was like, okay, that's close enough. I did think of that as a problem. When it hunted behind me, I was like, oh, this could be a problem, that, it can now go blow out the candle, and because it's during this cooldown, I don't know if that counts or not. But it was so much later that I didn't think about it. So yeah. I don't think it was bugged, I think it was just flawed. Onryo tests are annoying for that exact reason. They can hunt and just screw up their own test. That's fine. That was, yeah. I mean, at least I did the Onryo test. It was just bugged itself out. What do we got? EMF. So we're gonna bring EMF, Paramic, receiver, just salt. Throw these to the front door. It's nice. Look at this nice tier 3 Paramic. This thing's actually usable. This beautiful piece of machinery. Or equipment, or electronics. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Holy neck crack. Let me grab 2 of these, and 1 of you. And then I can just bring 3 smudges in at once. It's so unnecessarily loud. The thunder in this game is so obnoxious. I don't need 3 smudges. Give me a candle. That's downstairs. See this little arrow? It's also a slow twin. Or on to. Or likely a slow twin. Let's find out. No, or let's not find out. Let's find out next hunt. See that? Literally immediately in the first game, tier 3 paramic coming in clutch. Because I would not have been able to hear that ghost otherwise. But now I know it's probably just the twins. I mean, I'll just put one. I'll put one back here. So it walks through that. Is that normal speed? Step through the salt. So it's not a... Whoa! Okay. Bro got a little feisty there. That didn't feel like 25 seconds between the two hunts, but also probably just was. And I'm crazy. I'd like to get better listen, though. Just move everything into the kitchen. Where's my power mic? In my inventory. Let me rearrange this shit. There we go. I want to get a better listen of this thing. Bro, immediately, tier 3 paramic, we get a basement ghost. Look how nice this is. It's just down there. That's normal speed. Okay. Now I'm thinking mimic. So it was definitely slow first hunt. Either I'm insane or that was a slow twin. But with how confidently I said it was a slow twin, I feel like I wasn't being insane. I mean, that's a crazy thing to say. Like, I was confident, therefore I must be right, but usually I tend to not be very confident in myself. So the fact that I very confidently said it's a slow twin, I'm kind of believing myself. Why would I drop that? I kind of believed myself that that was a slow twin. Better not be a demon, or I'm dead as fuck. Maybe I'm insane. Because I'm not seeing any orbs. Alright. I'm insane, apparently. Or that was a slow twin that somehow sped up on me a bit. Which I suppose is the thing that could have happened. Definitely not a phantom. It's definitely not these guys. I don't think it's a mimic. Didn't see any, you know. Where's my flashlight? That was a weird step it did there. Onto? Definitely not. Definitely not a Hantu. Okay. Where am I going? I'm lost. What was that step about? I think that's just it. On starting, paramic being weird type of step. Okay. Well, I'm now confused. I should keep listening in case of Banshee. I swear it was a slow twin first hunt. I must be insane. No, because that's what I heard. That's normal speed. Jin? No. Get another smudge timer going. I didn't have a smudge. I mean, not that is that dangerous. I'm getting out in time, so it doesn't matter. This ghost is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Alright, I'll just remember if I come down and that's blown out, then it's candle number 2. And then I'll be able to smudge and go down and watch for candle 3, actually. Get this closer so I can bring that down with me to have a safer candle watch. If it avoids my crucifix, it's probably not a demon. On the walls. Like, where's my flashlight? I'm holding it. Thinking less and less Banshee, I'm getting a lot of whispers. My friend told me, my friend who studies statistics said that mathematically you need 7. If something's a 33% chance, you need about 7 times of it not happening before it's statistically unlikely. So if you get 7 whispers, brother is throwing a fit down there. Is this an Oni? Holy shit. I haven't checked for Oni. It's feeling like spirit. Did I mistime the what the fuck is going on down there? Did I mistime the first tunnel? Is this just a spirit? Probably not. I don't think I mistimed the first one. I forgot to bring the crucifix with me. That was one mighty fast ghost event you just did there. See, I forgot to bring the crucifix with me. I should move this. Test to a safer spot. It's not a very good spot, though. Wait a minute. Am I making the same mistake? Can Onryo tests override smudge timers? I don't know why I didn't think about that before doing this. I don't have a smudge either. I can't really be down here. I'm gonna die. I can't listen to candles getting blown out. Alright, so there's a flaw with... Well, okay, you know what? Fuck, I ruined the on-rail test because now I'm outside the map. And if it blows out the candle while you're outside the map, it doesn't do anything. But, like, there's... The ghost being in the basement already fucks up the on-radio test in of itself. Did I not turn the breaker back on? I just did. I just didn't turn the lights on. Fuck it, let's go back. I'm gonna go back down there. No, or I'm not. It's probably not a demon. Eh, this ghost is a bitch. Is the candle still on? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, but the cruci isn't burned. Oh, no, okay, no, it blew it out, but okay, no, but the problem is, like, I could have been out of the map. Fucking hell. I was either out of the map or it's not an Onryo. I might just have to take the gamble that it's not an Onryo. It could be a Myling, in all honesty. Like, here, let's check for Myling. I mean, it was doing a lot of whispers. It could just be a Myling this whole time. Come upstairs, please. You've been coming upstairs every hunt, so... Okay, good. Fuck, it's not a Myling. No way you come in here. You little bastard. Just trying to get me killed. This ghost sucks. Like, I got nothing. Really? Still haven't, I said like multiple hunts ago I'll check for Oni and I haven't, so that's on me, I guess. I'm just gonna say it's not on Rio. I know I can't say that at all for certain, but I mean, I have to make a lot of assumptions this game because I fucked up some tests and it being in the basement ruins a lot. Oh, it is such a Myling on the paramic, but it's not. I'll check for Oni. I could just be a complete idiot because I've been paying attention to everything but its blink. Other than I know it's not a phantom. No Oni. It's whispering so much. Where's my flashlight? Why are you all the way over here? Alright, after next time I'm gonna go down there. Try to do some mare stuff and shade stuff, I guess. Definitely don't want to use my smudge this hunt. Don't think I'm gonna have to either. Hi. Okay. I mean, that was a cursey. I was like, that is the fastest mare flick I've ever seen in my life. It was not. It was just a cursey. No mare shenanigans to be seen. Hunting rate at 25. No, Ure door slams. It's either an Onryo or a Goryo. Or a Ure. Yeah, you saw me. Come over here. Bait you into the light switches. You're walking back to your room. Flick it. Flick it. You gonna do it? No. Ugh, this is a shit ghost, dude. It's one of these. It's one of these four. I'll go down after this hunt as well. More merit stuff. Ah! Are you coming back down? Mare? Nope. Nope. Have you changed rooms? You're still in this main hallway. I mean, come on. It's still in this big hallway. How long has this game been? The fact that it's still in the big hallway. I'm also gonna go off. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Still in the big hallway, no way. On Rio, I have absolutely no shot, no way of ruling it out. I'm just gonna say, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to. What if it is just an Onryo? Because here's the thing, it wasn't flicking any mare lights. I feel like I would have heard with how much time I spent in the game, and how much time I spent on the Paramike specifically, I feel like I would have heard a Ure ability. What if this is just a bugged Onryo? Again. Not bugged, me flawed. What if I just did a flaw? I know I did do a flawed Onryo test. I know I did. It's not a what if I did bad Onryo. It's I did do a bad Onryo. I feel like Ure would have heard Goryo. Oh no, I'm going with Goryo because it hasn't moved, right? Fuck it. It's Goryo or Onryo. Could also be a Mare or Ure. I just got unlucky with those two. Stream started off strong, but then I started getting these shit ghosts that I need to be really, really meticulous about. In the start of the stream, I had good ones. It was a yokai. I just assumed it wasn't because of the way it was looping me at certain points. I never specifically tested for it. Damn. That's my bad. That's a skill issue. Alright, let's get one more actually done.
I've got a report that suggests
And let's just hope it's not in the fucking basement. Okay, if it's not in the basement, then I'll be able to do better tests. Better tests would be a lot easier if the ghost isn't in the basement. The best ghost room is like the garage for what I'm doing. Or literally anywhere upstairs is fine. Like, literally any ghost room in the upstairs is fine. Already grabbed salt. Go boom, boom, boom. Boom, I guess. Just bring in the simple stuff. You asshole. It's Rev. Is that Rev or Haunted? Let's find out. Okay, let's not find out. Because bro didn't wanna fuck around and find out. Oh, come on. Let's just shut that. No, it double backed. I had it, but it double backed. Ah. It stepped in the salt, and I'm like, I got you. That was calculated, but it double backed on me. If it didn't turn off the breaker, I think I would have.
I've prepared some jobs for
I
you.
would have seen it coming. I didn't realize how close it was until it was close. Alright, well, yeah, okay, I got a ghost that I can figure out, and I trolled it, so... That's another skill issue. The end of the stream has not been good. I fucked around and I found out, alright? And the ghost... What happened was, since it's got slowed down by the salt, it double backed because I basically ran into it. Since I was sprint looping around the couch, it got closer. I went around the edge, and since that was a little closer than it continuing, it turned around. So that's why that happened. Wait, no, I need a photo. That was dumb. The hunt was like 1 second off ending also, like... That's why I knew, I thought I was like, oh, I got you. As soon as I heard a step in the salt, I was like, I got it. But, alas, I ran into it. Yeah, I thought I had 2 smudges in my hand. After the first smudge, I should have turned around and picked up the second. It was on the floor next to me. It's okay. Just gotta not suck at the game. I also like if the ghost would stop turning off the breaker, like, before I'm even in the map. Because that is especially infuriating. Put that there. That's better there. Okay. fuck everything about what just happened? Why? What the fuck was that? Dick spawned he spawned there. Wow. Okay. Anyway, that was Raiju? Why was it fast? It was normal speed in the kitchen. Right? I don't know why I tried to take a photo. I wanted that photo. Do I even need the photo, or was that last game? No, I need the photo. If I had actually gotten it, that would have been nuts. Okay, that was insane. That spawn was unbelievably rude. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put one cruci here, we're gonna put another cruci over here. And I'm gonna turn on the kitchen light so I can see. And I'm gonna grab this. And another thing I'm gonna do is really quickly check for orbs. You just stepped in that. Why, I wonder? I can hunt probably now. Oh. Oh, did I put the camera outside? Really? You can go ahead and hunt now. That's fine. Just burn that. Why was it so fast? Okay, it was fast. I know that for a fact. What flavor of fast? Who knows? Gin? It was... I was standing here and it spawned in the corner. Could that have been a... Is that far? That's not far enough for a gin speed up, I don't think. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, it is a gin. Okay, it is a gin. Alright, do I want to do one more hunt to confirm that? Bro, I moved the crucifix and he was like, now's my chance! I don't think I need to do another hunt. That is just a gin, right? Or is it Raiju? No, cause it was normal speed in here. And I have motion sensor, I have cameras, I have bats on the... Yeah, that's a gin, 100%. I can do another hunt. No real reason not to, necessarily. The only reason these hunts have been sketchy is because of the way it's been spawning on top of me. So I can just do another hunt. I'm over here. No problem. This timer's been going for far too long. I didn't reset it after one of my smudges. It's fine. Pretty sure this is just a gin. That first hunt was scary as fuck. I don't know. I don't know why I tried to take that photo. That was like me, like muscle memory from when I before they fucked up the photo camera. You used to be able to. Oh, really? Really? My guy. My guy. It's like, must be hiding in the basement. I'll grab another smudge while I can. Although that might just fuck up everything, because I have a feeling I'm going to walk through the front door and it's going to insta-hunt, so I'm going to have to burn it. Never mind, I don't have more smudges. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I've already used 3. I used 2 in the first hunt, and then 1 on the... Yeah, no, never mind, I'm out of smudges. Don't spawn. I told you, bro. Definitely a Jin. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fuck up my test. But when I walked towards the garage, I stood up, and that was Jin. I already knew it was a Jin, I just wanted to confirm, because every speed up I've had... What is this? Is this a... Yeah, it's a... Every single speed up that I've had has been super scuffed, because it's been, like, right as it spawns, and it's been, like, so, like, I never had a proper Jin test, and I tried to get one, but it ran straight to the basement. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's probably gonna be all, because, holy fuck. This game, bro, has been treating me like shit for the last hour. The first hour was good fun. The second hour was pain and misery. But we're halfway to level 100. XP-wise, halfway, you know, is 50. But XP-wise, halfway is level 70. So I'm a little over half. I'm at 73. So, we're getting there. Almost have all the items. I mean, not really. I'm far away from the crucifix and the incense, but I almost have all the... Well, no, I do have all the useful items. Oh, besides the firelight. Firelight is the last actually useful item that I unlock. You can say tier 3 crucifix is useful, but its use case isn't any really different from the tier 2, and also the tier 3 is worse for Onryo tests, because it can burn the crucifix without blowing out the candle, even if it's an Onryo, because of how big this range is. So tier 2 is better for Onryo tests. So... But I got all the tier 3 items, I got all the evidence tier 3, and I got all of the... most of the tier 3 items that you need for just doing zero evidence stuff. The last one will be tier 3 Firelight, which will be huge. That's a nice upgrade. Alright. I got 40k in the bank. God damn. We're working our way to the last 2 achievements, which are prestige. I could also be doing these badges. Not that I'll ever use them, because I got my Apocalypse badge. Holy, I'm clicking all sorts of buttons. I love the way that it just phases through the other ones. But they didn't even try to make it, like, not do that. It just... These two don't. That one doesn't. This one does. And all these too. I'm nitpicking the most random bullshit ever about this game. That's what I do. That's what Phasmo players do. We nitpick everything. Alright. Good stream, good game, goodbye. See ya.